What if I told you your job might be paying you less than you think? Not because of taxes, not because of inflation, but because of something you ignore every single day. Your commute, that daily trip to work, the traffic, the waiting, the fuel, the stress. It might be silently stealing thousands from your life every year. And the worst part? Most people never calculate it. Today we're going to break it down with simple math, and the result might shock you. 1. The hidden cost. You never calculate. When people think about salary, they only look at one number. $1,000 per month, $3,000 per month, $5,000 per month. But that's not your real income, because no one includes time spent commuting fuel or transport cost, vehicle maintenance, mental stress, lost productivity. Your commute is a hidden expense, and it quietly reduces your real earnings. Let's understand how. 2. Time equals money, the real equation. Let's assume a simple example. You travel 1 hour to work and 1 hour back home. That's 2 hours per day, 10 hours per week, 40 to 50 hours per month. That's basically an extra full-time job, just traveling. Now let's convert that into money. 3. The salary math. Let's say monthly salary equals $1,000, working hours equals 8 hours per day, 22 working days per month. That means 176 working hours per month. Now add commute, 40 extra hours per month. Total time spent, 216 hours per month. Now real hourly earning becomes $1,000 divided by 216 hours equals $4.62 per hour. That's almost 20% income loss. And we haven't even added fuel or transport costs yet. 4. Fuel, transport, and real expenses. Now let's add real-world costs. Fuel per month, $100 to $200. Vehicle maintenance, $50 to $100. Public transport fares, varies food outside because of travel fatigue, extra cost. Now your $1,000 salary might effectively become $700 to $800 real value. 5. Mental cost, the invisible killer. Money is not the only thing you lose when you have a long daily commute. One of the biggest hidden costs is mental energy, and most people never even notice it. A long commute slowly drains your energy, focus, motivation, personal time, family time. Think about the daily cycle. You leave home already slightly tired, and after hours of travel and work, you come back even more exhausted. This creates a pattern where your day doesn't really end when you reach home, but without the energy to handle it properly. This constant fatigue affects more than just your job. It reduces your ability to focus on personal growth, makes it harder to start side income opportunities, and kills the motivation needed to learn new skills. 6. The opportunity cost. Now, here's the most important and often ignored part of the entire calculation: the opportunity cost of your commute. Opportunity cost simply means what you lose by choosing one option over another. And in the case of commuting, the hidden loss is massive. That time could be used for things that actually improve your life, such as freelancing and earning extra income, learning high-value skills, building your own business, resting properly and recovering energy, investing in personal growth and health. Now let's put it into perspective. If you commute just 40 hours per month, that adds up to 480 hours per year. Now think bigger. If you continue this routine for 5 years, that becomes 100 days of your life. And in 10 years, it turns into several months of lost time. 7. Why we accept it. So the real question is, if commuting is so costly, why do people still accept it every day? The answer is not simple, but it is very human. Most people don't consciously choose long, exhausting commutes. They fall into them due to a mix of circumstances and mindset. First, there is job security. Many people feel they must keep their current job, even if it involves long travel, because it provides stability and income. Then there is habit. Once a routine is formed, even a difficult one, it starts to feel normal over time. In some areas, job opportunities close to home are limited, so commuting becomes the only option. On top of that, there is social pressure. When everyone around you is doing the same thing, it starts to feel like the correct or only way to live. And perhaps the strongest factor is mindset, the idea that everyone does it. 8. The remote work revolution. Now things are finally changing in a big way. The remote work revolution is proving something powerful. Many jobs don't actually require you to be physically present in an office every day. Work can now be done from home, from a cafe, or from anywhere in the world, as long as there is a laptop and an internet connection. And this shift is bringing major benefits for everyone involved. For employees, remote work often leads to higher productivity because there are fewer distractions, less travel stress, and more control over the working environment. It also gives people back something extremely valuable: time. Time that would otherwise be spent sitting in traffic or commuting can now be used for rest, family, learning, or personal growth. For companies, remote work can also reduce costs like office space, electricity, and maintenance. Many businesses have realized that productivity does not necessarily depend on physical presence. Even hybrid models where people work part-time from home and part-time from office are already significantly reducing daily commute times. And most importantly, for millions of people around the world, this shift is already life-changing. It is giving them more freedom, more flexibility, and a completely new way to think about work and time. 9. The real question. You should ask most people measure their job in only one way: salary. They ask, is this job paying me well? And if the number looks good, they accept it without thinking further. But there is a much more important question that almost nobody asks. Instead of focusing only on money, you should ask, how much of my life is this job taking? Because a job is not just about income, it is also about time, energy, and freedom. A high salary means very little if it consumes most of your day, drains your energy, and leaves you with no time for yourself or your family. Time is the one resource you can never earn back. Money can be earned again, saved, or increased, but time is permanent. Every hour spent working or commuting is an hour taken away from something else: rest, health, learning, relationships, or personal growth. This is why comparing jobs only by salary can be misleading. Two jobs may pay the same, but one may cost you far more in terms of stress, travel, and lost time. 10. The balance solution. Not everyone has the ability to completely eliminate their daily commute, and that's the reality for most people. However, what you can do is reduce its negative impact and take back control of your time, energy, and productivity. The key is not perfection, but balance and smart choices. Start by choosing a job that is closer to your home whenever possible. Even saving 20 to 30 minutes each way can significantly improve your daily life over time. Another powerful strategy is to turn your commute into productive time. Instead of treating it as lost hours, you can use it for audio learning, podcasts, language practice, or planning your day. This way, even travel time contributes to your personal growth. 11. The bigger truth. Here's the truth most people ignore. A higher salary with a long commute is sometimes worse than a lower salary with freedom, because quality of life matters more than numbers. So the next time you think about your job, don't just look at the salary, look at the hidden costs, because your commute might not just be a routine. It might be quietly stealing your time, your energy, and your real income. And once you see the math, you can't unsee it.